Hey friend, this is Imtiaz from Custom GPT AI Automation Academy. In this video, you're not going to be able to just gain a skill, but also gain a superpower with OpenAI Assistant's new streaming capabilities. I released a video earlier about how you can deploy your Streamlit apps with OpenAI Assistant's streaming capability. One of the members in the community made some updates to the code, so now I have an even better code. Just a few lines of code, you'll be up and running with the Streamlit application. In this video, I'm going to walk with you step by step and help you understand the code. And just a few lines of code, but once you get it, it will be very easy to deploy this in your Streamlit application. So stick around for this video and watch till the end so you don't miss any step. And if you get this, you should be good to go. All right, first and foremost, we're going to start off by creating our assistant. If you don't have a notebook already, I recommend you create a notebook that'll help you create assistants on the fly. I created a Google Collaboratory notebook, set up my OpenAI keys, then imported all the packages. Now, if you want to learn more Python for OpenAI assistants, specifically, I'm going to release a course this week. You're going to get started with beginner level Python, as well as getting started with generative AI. All right, so next up, I'm going to create an assistant using the client.beta assistants.create, and I'm going to call it food blogger. And for instructions, I'm going to set recommend exotic dishes in each area, encouraging exploration and culinary adventures as an expert food blogger. Okay, so once I created the assistant, you'll see a check mark that means it was completed successfully. I can now pull out the assistant ID from the variable and make a note of the assistant ID. We're going to be using that for the Streamlit application. All right, so next up, I have the code for the Streamlit application here. This is also in Python. What I'm going to do is replace the assistant ID here with the assistant ID variable. So this assumes that you already have an assistant built up, and then we're just going to create a thread and run it, and then stream the results from that method. Okay, let me explain what's happening here. We're importing all the packages, particularly the OpenAI package, and then the Streamlit. We're importing it as ST with all the functions thereof represented with ST, and then we're importing OpenAI from OpenAI. That's a function here. We set up the client with the OpenAI API key, and then we created a new thread. We set up the assistant ID here, so our, the bases are covered for the most part. Next up is the ST title and the captions. It gives you a front end look with the name and caption. And then we have the prompt, which is basically an input box. Whenever we type something, it's going to get saved into that prompt variable. And then we have a conditional statement. If there's a prompt, we're going to run the create and stream method from OpenAI. And we're specifically going to stream the text deltas. In a later video, I'm going to show you how you can also use function calls within the stream feature. So make sure you stick around for that as well. Now, I do recommend you check out the OpenAI API reference. They've updated the documentation with a lot of new features and functions regarding the streaming capabilities. And one such is the create thread and run. You can look at the stream objects and look at the structure of the text deltas, which is what we are extracting in this streaming method. And then if you want more details, definitely I'm going to put more resources in my course, and we'll get you up and running with streaming capabilities. So I'm in the command line now, and then I'm going to use Streamlit run main.py, which is basically the command used to run streaming applications from your command line. And then you'll notice that it's hosted now on your local server. And yeah, as soon as you interact with the chatbot, you'll notice it's giving you responses straight away. I haven't sped anything up. This is the actual latency It's pretty fast. They've made a lot of new updates. I think previously it took a while to really connect with the OpenAI API service, but now it's pretty fast. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to show you another quick hack to actually look at the stream object. So instead of the text delta, I'm going to stream the entire stream object, and you're going to see what it looks like when you ask a question and it returns a response. It's going to return the response as stream objects. Now you could go through each of these objects individually to get to understand the process, how the thread is created, how the text deltas are created, and what's happening at each step. This would be very vital when you're trying to do function calls, because then you would have to intercept the function calling and submit the tool outputs to basically run those functions within the streaming text delta feature. So really get familiar with the structure, understand how the text deltas are generated, and this will be a pretty good starting point for the next video to understand function calling with streaming capabilities. See how easy that was? Now, if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell every time I drop value in this channel. And also make sure you join our Skool community. It's growing every day. I host weekly coding sessions, which is absolutely free for you to join. You can come in with questions, Q&A, and any help you need building your custom GPTs. Also, the course will be released this week, Python for OpenAI Assistant. Stay tuned for that. Watch this space, and we'll see you on the next video.